Gentlemen, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. Happy Friday. It is your favorite coach, Danny C, coming at you live. If you're tuning in right now, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching a little bit later on the replay, still appreciate you. Hashtag replay in the comments. I just want to know who's tuning in, who's getting value. I want to know the guys who are really trying to change their lives. All right. So don't just skim through this. This is something you need to hear, especially if you've been struggling with weight loss. You've been struggling with trying to get rid of your gut and you want to look in the mirror, especially this summer when it's going to be nice weather and you feel good, you feel confident. We will be talking about that today. I'm excited. So what I'm going to do, gentlemen, I'm going to start this podcast right now. We'll get into the countdown and we'll go from there. All right. Make sure if you tune in right now, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. What is going on? I'm seeing some names. I love it. Let's go. And let's get into this right now. All right. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you can use on your fat loss journey. Today, we will be talking about how to lose 20 pounds and get rid of your gut. All right, let me just make sure. Okay, the volume should be working. I just want to make sure that's good. Listen, I understand, and I was 30 pounds heavier. A lot of you listen to my story. You see what I do. When I was 30 pounds heavier, I was struggling, and I know a lot of you guys are in the same exact position. And it could be frustrating walking around and all your clothes are fitting tight on you. It ruins your confidence, and then it ruins your self-esteem. And then you find yourself having low energy throughout the day, every single day. You're just lower and lower on energy by the hour. And with this low energy, you're not really feeling that productive. You're not really feeling motivated, and you don't feel good about yourself. And what's even worse is you try to avoid every single mirror in your house, because you don't like the guy that's looking back at you. You just see a guy that's older, that's given up on himself, that just has a big belly. And this has to change today, gentlemen. All right, because today I want to break down how to lose 20 pounds of fat and get rid of your gut. And this is the exact best time to take action on this, because summer is literally like here, and I want to make sure that you are feeling good. Whether you're walking around shirtless on the beach this summer, maybe you want to wear extra tank tops, you want to buy some more tank tops because you want to feel good, you want to feel confident and not insecure. That's a great goal you should have. Aren't you sick of spending every single summer inside because you're insecure about your body? It sucks. And I was there. When you start working on your health, that's where everything changes. You're going to wake up in better moods. You're going to have way more clarity throughout the day, and you're going to have way more energy for yourself, but also your friends, your family, and doing other things. A lot of you're held back, gentlemen. You want to go hiking and kayaking and do all these things. You want to run a marathon, but you're never going to do it because you're not taking care of your health. So this is where it starts. Let's get into it. All right. The first thing you need to do, gentlemen, to lose 20 pounds and get rid of your gut is lose the all or nothing approach. Lose the all or nothing approach. Why a lot of you guys fail on your weight loss journey is because you don't have sustainability. You're like, okay, I want to lose weight, so I'm just going to go cut carbs. I'm going to cut my favorite drinks. I'm going to cut my favorite foods. And that's how you put all the weight back on. You need to find a sustainable process that doesn't get you stressed. It doesn't get you overwhelmed, and it doesn't make you feel like restrictive. All right. That's why with us, all of our clients, they're on a macronutrient-based diet, which means they can still have their favorite foods while meeting their calorie limit for the day, because everybody has a certain amount of calories they should be eating to actually lose weight and lose the gut, right? So we have specific macros for them, which is protein, carbs, fats, right? And they could actually still have their favorite foods while losing weight. And the key is, gentlemen, why you have to be really searching for this is because If you could actually lose weight while enjoying yourself, that's how you're going to fall in love with the process. And once you enjoy the process, once you fall in love with the process, that's when making this a healthy lifestyle just becomes easy. It becomes like second nature to you because you're actually enjoying the process instead of having chicken, rice, broccoli every single meal. You're doing workouts you don't like, and you're just staying true to a process just to get some sort of end result. And you're not really finding gratitude in the process itself. So you need to stop, gentlemen, with this all in or all out approach. It's literally ruining your health. It's ruining your health. Your health doesn't have to be some sort of perfect method. I want you to enjoy yourself, but you have to be taking action. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Guys, get rid of the all or nothing approach. All right. The next thing, now that you know that, the next thing that you need to do to lose 20 pounds and get rid of your gut is have a steady play of strength training and cardio. Have a steady play of strength training and cardio. I understand that all of you are busy. You're working long hours. You have a lot of things to attend to. You're doing home renovations, spring cleanups, a lot of things. But you need to be fitting this into your routine. There's no reason why you can't do a 10-minute body weight workout in your living room. There's no reason. It's 100% possible. You just choose not to right now. You choose to procrastinate. You choose to make excuses. You choose to settle for less. Maybe you're stuck not having the right game plan, though, gentlemen. Maybe you want to lose the weight, but you have no idea where to start. That's where you need to reach out for help, have the right game plan, and you need to execute, right? But I would recommend focusing on 80% strength training and 20% cardio. Just 20% cardio. Don't just join a gym and do the elliptical every single day and expect major weight loss results. You're just going to get like this skinny fat type of look. You need to have some sort of strength training and a steady play of cardio. So for you, have a structured workout plan where you could actually lose the weight and keep it off for good, and that will help you melt that gut away. And you could have that slim stomach and you could feel good. All right. Does that make sense? Have that steady play of some strength training. All right. You could use some different, like you could do body weight. You could use some equipment if you have equipment at home. You could use machines in the gym and then have that light play of cardio. And if you have those in tandem, you will be losing weight, but you just have to stay consistent and you need the right plan and accountability. All right. I love it. Awesome. Now, the last step, right? So we have to get rid of the all or nothing approach. We have to have this steady play of strength training and cardio. Now, the last step to make sure you're losing 20 pounds and getting rid of your gut is focus more on whole foods instead of processed foods. Focus more on whole foods instead of processed foods. What this means is focusing more on whole foods, such as like lean meats is going to be whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, right? Whole foods basically means anything grown from the ground or from an animal. It's from this earth. It's not man-made. It's from this earth. Whole foods, not the grocery store, whole food ingredients, sources. All right. Processed foods is going to be anything made, like manufactured, man-made. All right. This is going to be things like that has preservatives in them, like chips, candy, pizza, ice cream, things like that. Now, I'm not saying you have to restrict those things. You actually should not be restricting those things, gentlemen. But if you're having them every single day, that's where it may be hurting you. All right. Food is fuel. All right. And why you're low on energy all the time, if you are, is probably because you have a poor diet. You're inconsistent with your diet. Make sure you have some sort of structure with your nutrition plan where you can fit in more chicken, more protein, more potatoes, more fruits, more vegetables, whole food sources. And I promise, once you start doing that, gentlemen, I want you to send me a message 1 month later after you start doing that and let me know how you feel. You're going to be feeling completely different because everything you put in your body has an effect. It has a consequence. All right. So you want to make sure you put the best things in your body to have the best effect. All right. So stick to whole foods 80% of the time and processed foods 20% of the time. And that will help you lose weight while still enjoying your life. All right. That's it. That is it. All right. Obviously, there's so many other things that go into losing weight and making sure you stay consistent. But if you have this foundation set in stone right here, you will see results. You will feel good. You will have more energy and you will lose weight. All right. Losing 20 pounds and getting rid of your gut, these are the 3 steps you need to take. 1, get rid of the all or nothing approach. Because what happens is January, you start really, really hard and then you fall off track. And then the sun starts peeking out again in April, May. You're like, all right, let's go again. And then you fall off track when work gets busy. You have to just be able to have flexibility and stay consistent all year round. And if that's intimidating for you, that means your process is too restrictive. You need help with the game plan. All right. The next thing is have a steady play of strength training and cardio to help you lose 20 pounds and get rid of your gut. You have to be moving. You have to be active, but make sure you have the right plan so you're not wasting any time. All right. And the last thing is focus on more whole foods instead of processed foods, making sure that you actually have foods that are natural from the source of the earth that are actually going to help fuel and heal your body. All right. Instead of just all the processed stuff all the time. I still want you to have the chips, ice cream, pizza when the time is right. But when you're just going throughout your week and when you really want to dial in, make sure you have more structure with your nutrition. And that will help you lose the weight and keep it off. But that is it. That is it, gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to this podcast. I appreciate you. Make sure you listen and tune into the next one. If you're watching right now and you're like, where can I find more of this energy, more of this man? Send me a message or just follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is Danny Cavs4. That's Danny CAVS4. And Facebook is Danny Cavallaro. That's Danny CAVALLARO. I will talk to you soon. I appreciate you. Have the best day of your life. See ya. All right, let's go, gentlemen. That is it. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And hopefully this helped. I know a lot of you're struggling with just gaining weight. You're struggling with feeling sluggish, low on energy. And I talk to a lot of guys. I'm actually going to be talking about this next week that literally just, they're telling this to me. They look in the mirror and they see a fat slob. And maybe you're in the same position, but you don't want to admit it. And I understand where you're at, but you weren't born like this. You can actually make changes. You just have to be willing to take that first step. I know you got it. You just got to stay consistent. All right. So that is it, gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to the podcast. Have a great Friday. Happy Easter to everybody as well. Stay safe. Hopefully you spend some time with friends, family, and I hope you have a great and safe weekend. All right. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right.